What is up, YouTube? It's Twinn here, and you're watching Gaming with Twinn, World of Warcraft. Hello everybody, welcome back to Gaming with Twinn, World of Warcraft. You can see Théoin and Stout here are ready for another hour of action-packed adventure in the World of Warcraft. At the end of the 4th episode, we helped Foreman Stonebrow here work on the Gold Bolar quarry here. We went into the mine and we helped some miners get out, and we fought off a Trog invasion of the mine. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And our next stop in Dune Moreau is actually this lake over to the east. But before we head there, I would like to do some research in my engineering profession, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to the Griffin Master here. We're going to head, instead of into Ironforge because that's so far away, we're actually going to head over to Karanos and see if we can't find an engineering trainer there so that we can unlock, I can't remember, I think it's copper bolts that I'd like to be able to craft, and then some kind of bomb, but just so that we can get our engineering skill moving along. I was going to go to Ironforge, but it's so far away, and the Griffin flight just takes a little bit, so I figured this would be a little faster. I know that there is a mining and engineering trainer at the Steel Grill Depot, I believe, so we could at the very least walk over there and talk to the trainer, and then we can take the Griffin right back over to the Bolgalar Stone Quarry. Alright, let's see if we can't find a few trainers. Oh, there's a profession trainer here, just general.
Need assistance?
I don't think he trained me in engineering. Yes, he can. Oh, so this guy's just like a general profession trainer. That is pretty awesome and handy. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the handful of copper bolts. Awesome. And we're going to unlock the rough copper bombs. So now this is going to take 2 rough blasting powder and 1 handful of copper bolts to create. This is a bomb that's just a step up from the dynamite that we've been creating. Inflicts 27 fire damage and incapacitates targets in a 3-yard radius for 1 second. Any damage will break the effect. Unreliable against targets higher than level 24. So that's going to be pretty useful for us for a while. So we're going to go ahead and train that and start making those.
Alrighty then.
And I do believe we
What's
need
on your mind?
a blacksmith hammer. Do we have a blacksmith hammer? I do not believe we do. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. There we go. We can go ahead and move that here, move this here. Awesome. So now we can do a little bit more engineering work. Let's go over to professions. I'm going to hit up engineering. Okay, so now we can make the rough copper bomb. It requires a handful of copper bolts, which the copper bolts take copper bars. This is where our mining skill is going to feed into the engineering skill, and we can smelt copper bars right now. We actually have quite a bit of copper ore. Oh, we needed a forge so that we could craft copper ore. That was the whole point of, I guess, of going to Ironforge, but I'm going to look around. I think there might be a forge here in Karanos. This is the Thunder Brew Distillery, but I think this building over here might actually have a forge. Let's see. Does this building have a forge? Blacksmithing supplies. Yes, so this is a forge right here. We've got a blacksmithing trainer. I guess we can go ahead and work on that then. Let's go to professions. Mining. I feel like our mining skill is about to shoot up. Yes, we can create our copper ore now. Let's see if our mining catches up with our engineering after creating all these copper bars. A little bit of lag there. But yeah, this is really cool how the mining skill, the mining profession, pardon me, kind of feeds into the engineering profession. We're going to be able to smelt these copper bars and then in turn turn them into the bolts that we need to create some bombs, which will help us in combat, especially when we get into tight situations. So I believe the dynamite that we created has a larger radius. It does. So this dynamite has a 5-yard radius and inflicts 90 damage, which is actually more, I believe, I think the point of this bomb is to incapacitate our opponents, so... we now have 23 copper bars. Why don't we go over to engineering and... Do we have any rough blasting powder? We do have 12. Why don't we make 12 handfuls of copper bolts? And... Oh wait, but do we need... Never mind, we need 2 blasting powder for each. Let me exit out of that. Yeah, we need 2 blasting powder for each of these bombs, I believe. So now, yeah, we can make 6 rough copper bombs. It takes 2 blasting powders and 1 handful of copper bolts. So let's go ahead and make these. And our engineering level is raising very quickly with the crafting of these bombs. And that is pretty exciting. Our engineering is now 48 out of the 75 required to move on from the apprentice level. Okay, and when I compare the 2 explosives... Yes, so the rough copper bomb only inflicts 27 fire damage, but it also incapacitates targets. Just for 1 second, though. Interesting. So, now this one has a 1-minute cooldown. This doesn't look like it has a cooldown. Like, maybe we can use this one over and over again. I'm going to go ahead and put these on my action bar so that we can use them. I'm going to try to remember to use them as much as we can, just so that we get use out of the things that we're making, which is kind of the point of engineering in the first place. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Was there anything else? Let's see, our mining shot up. I really want to... I'm going to talk to the profession trainer really quick and see if there's anything else that we can unlock before we head back to the quarry and then east over to the lake and see what's going on over there. We have really explored most of Dune Moreau so far. We haven't really done anything in New Tinkertown, but I don't think that we're going to, seeing as that's the land of the gnomes. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything that we really need to do over there. Let's go ahead and talk to the profession trainer again. Hey! Let's look at mining. Is there anything? Okay, so at 50 mining, we'll be able to smelt bronze bars and tin bars. So that's really the next thing we can look forward to. Off and away! Mining. As far as engineering goes, at 50 we can craft an arc light spanner, which is going to allow us to craft further things like the rough boomstick at 50 engineering, which we're actually at 48. Is there anything we can do right now to jump up a couple levels? That would be very handy. Let's look at engineering. We only need 2 more. Can we make rough dynamite? We don't have any of that stone. We can make more of these copper bolts. Why don't we make more? Requires anvil. Oh, yeah, we got to get back over to the forge. Okay, so we're going to head back over to the forge, and we're going to get our engineering up to 50, and then we're going to buy the new things that we can do at 50 engineering. We're going to get the Arclight Spanner, which is like a tool for us to use in engineering, and we're going to create a rough boomstick, if we can. Or at least we'll have the ability to create rough boomsticks, so that we can create our own gun and have a weapon that we forged ourselves, which will be pretty cool. Kind of exciting. It's exactly what I wanted to do with this skill. So let's go ahead and hit engineering. Let's just go ahead and make all of these bolts. There's nothing else that we know how to make. We can always find more copper if we need to. It'll give us something to do. Now that we have all these bolts, we're going to be able to make bombs out in the field. Awesome. So our engineering has actually jumped up to 56 now, so we are definitely going to be able to unlock those new, I guess, recipes is what they're called. Crafting recipes. Let's head back over to the profession trainer, who is a lowly level 10.
Can I help you?
Alright, so engineering. We can now unlock, we can now train the Arclight Spanner, which is incredible. I think we'll have to build it first, but now we know how to make it. And then the rough boomstick, which is going to require 4 copper bars, a handful of copper bolts, 3 handfuls of copper bolts, and a wooden stock. which I think we may have to buy the wooden stock from engineering.
Be seeing you.
Shop. So yeah, that is pretty incredible. Okay, so we're gonna need more iron, not iron. We're gonna need more copper at some point, and then we're going to need to buy wooden stock the next time that we get to an engineering trainer, specifically an engineering trainer, because this guy doesn't sell all the stuff we need. Also, we need the arc-like spanner, which will take copper bars. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us right now. Crafting region. I wonder if, I mean, I guess there's no way for us to make the wooden stock. I bet you there's another skill another profession that can make that. But yeah, so we're making some progress in our mining and engineering professions.
How are you?
Let's go ahead and head back to the gold Balar quarry. Heading out of Karanos. Wow, Ironforge looks so epic in the side of this mountain in Dun Moreau. I hear that one of the crazy achievements in this game is to try to go and kill the leaders of opposing factions, and that seems like that would be very difficult to fight your way into one of the enemy capitals. Seeing as not only will they have all kinds of high-level NPCs to fight through, but also there should be high-level players to fight as well. So that sounds like that would be a pretty tough thing to do in the achievements, which we have quite not too many unlocked so far. So we've reached level 10 with Théoin. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Our next stop is to the east. Along the road to the east at this lake, we need to go talk to a Sergeant Barum at Barum's post. So we're going to come up here and look at the sign. It says Loch Modan. So Loch Modan is the direction where we're headed, away from Karanos. And yeah, I will see you guys when I get there. Okay guys, so it looks like we're coming up on a little camp here. And that looks like that is Sergeant Barum. And yeah, we've got a little camp here. We've discovered Barum's post, and we have Hethic the Patient. Is that another player? That looks like another player. Yeah, add friend. Yeah, this is another player, Hethic here. It's pretty cool. I love when people have names that aren't, you know, just that don't have a bunch of numbers in them and random stuff. We've got a general goods merchant here by the fireplace where we can sell stuff. Let's see. Oh, our dynamite and bombs are pretty valuable. Is that the price of selling all of them or each? I'm not exactly sure. This could actually be kind of a moneymaker for us. If we go out in the field and test it out and realize that it's not very useful, we'll just sell this stuff and use it as a way to make money. Spiced wolf meat, which I don't know if we're going to use or not. This can go up here. Spring water. These are all consumables. I'm actually going to bring consumables down here, just so that I know. Here's another consumable. And these are ingredients. This is a consumable, actually. Okay. Our tools can be right here. Here's another consumable. Alright, we've got bear meat and linen cloth. Alright, so I guess there's really nothing that we need to sell right now, actually. But he's selling wood, bread, milk, just food and some satchels, some bags if you want.
Safe travels.
I'm sure we'll get more of those later, and I don't really need, at least right now, I don't really need bigger bags. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Sergeant Barum while we're here. He's got this cool armor on. It's pretty interesting. He looks tankish.
Great to meet you.
Alright, he says, it's a good thing the Senator didn't come out here on his own. It's dangerous, and we're going to need all the help we can get to get the situation under control.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, so Sergeant Barum and this guy's name is Kurgon Singefeather over here. Both have quests for me, so...
What can I do for you?
Entombed in Ice. Kurgorn, pardon me, tells me that the cataclysm upset the balance of the elements all over the world. Helm's Bed Lake, to the south, used to be beautiful and tranquil, but is now overrun with agitated water elementals. When they started to leave the confines of the lake, I sent my troops in to keep them busy, but most have been frozen in blocks of ice. If we can break them free, they have a good chance of recovering. I cannot spare them in for a second expedition out onto the lake. Would you be willing to try? Alright, so we need to head out and break open 6 icy tombs to free the frozen mountaineers trapped inside at Helm's Bed Lake. We're going to get more than 2,000 XP for this quest, which is awesome. It looks like we need 13,000 to level up to 13, so that will get us well on our way. This guy, on the other hand, looks kind of like a shaman or something. Mr. Singefeather.
How are you?
Dealing with the surge. The elements are in turmoil, Hunter. The cataclysm stirred up the long-dormant water spirits of Helm's Bed Lake just to the south. They're angry, confused, and unwilling to hear my pleas. I have tried everything I know to calm them, to persuade them to stop lashing out and attacking the Sergeant's mountaineers. It pains me to say this, but no other option remains. We must kill the elementals. So I need to kill 6 Helm's Bed Surgers. Helm's Bed Surgers at Helm's Bed Lake. What a weird name for a lake. That's just a little weird. But yeah, we're going to get another 2,150 XP for that quest. And the lake is conveniently just to the south of this location. So we're going to head over, and I can see the blocks of ice already. And these Helm's Bed Surgers are level 11, and we're level 12. So we are, we should be alright, as long as we don't get swarmed by them again. Oh my goodness, he has a charging kind of move. That's pretty crazy. Aimed shot. That's a little different. Oh, we became marksmen recently, so... Right. So it's not Cobra shot anymore. Or did we just unlock this? Okay, let's look at our abilities. Okay, so I don't have Cobra shot anymore at all. I don't know if that was a bug or what, but I have Arcane Shot and Aimed Shot. Oh, okay. Either I didn't notice that it changed names to Aimed Shot, or maybe there was a little bug where the symbol was still the Cobra Shot. But now we have the Aimed Shot ability, which does 112 physical damage. Damage is increased by 50% against a target that I haven't yet damaged. So if I start off with an Aimed Shot, that's the best case scenario. That is pretty awesome. 2 seconds to cast, costs half of my focus, and then I can use Arcane Shot to generate focus. So yeah, that's going to be our strategy for the time being. Oh, and here's Hethic over here on the same quest as me. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we will... Oh, not Arcane Shot. I need to Aim Shot first. So maybe I should switch those around. I think I'm going to, actually. So the Aimed Shot actually takes a moment to fire, too. And we're getting 200 XP for each one of these guys, which is pretty solid. That's the best XP we've seen so far. Good XP rates. Alright, let's head over here and pick on another Surger. We need to kill 6 of them. And I can fire the Arcane Shot instantly, so actually I can follow up an Aimed Shot immediately with an Arcane Shot to try to increase our DPS. So, these icy tombs, do we just fight them? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I need you to help me with this Surger over here. Out, pretty please. And they're dropping these inert elemental things.
Met.
Inert elemental particle. I'm not exactly what those... I'm not exactly sure what those are for, but I guess we'll find out. I like that we don't actually have to do anything. Whoa, are we lagging right now? Is that what's happening? Well, guys, we're back, and that was a little strange. I actually got disconnected from World of Warcraft a little bit, but we're back now, and I guess we'll just continue here at Helm's Bed Lake. And wow, it was really weird. It kept saying you've been disconnected, so I actually restarted my laptop. And everything seems to be working just fine now, so click the adventure guide to see what you should do. Brawl Deep 6 Westfall. Alright, we'll check that out later. Right now we are questing. So we're going to start off each fight with an aimed shot. And it does quite a bit of damage. Does that say 88 XP? I thought before we were getting 200 XP for each one of these guys, but I'm not exactly sure. Alright, we've freed half of the Mountaineers. We've actually taken out as many of those guys as we need. Oh, did we get some kind of bonus because it was during a quest? I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it may be that we get more XP when we kill something that we need to for a quest. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe so that you don't just farm things. I guess we'll find out pretty close, or pretty quick. Yeah, 88 XP. I do remember before, I thought we got 200 XP from one of those guys earlier, but are some of them different levels? Yeah, so this guy's level 12. Let's see if there's a difference. Pari, my bear is parrying things. That's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to how much XP we just gained. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's someone riding a griffin by. That's kind of cool. We freed another Mountaineer, frozen by the water elementals. And we just need one more, and then we can turn these quests in and head on our way to level 13. And I am just rocketing away towards... Ooh, a burnt leather belt? 4 armor, is that worth anything to us? No, it's not. We can sell it, though. I am just excited to move towards level 20. Oh, please don't be. I thought I was disconnecting again. Yeah, I'm just excited to head towards level 20 because I want to mount. I want to be able to ride around on a ram through World of Warcraft. RuneScape doesn't have mounts, so I'm very excited to get a mount in World of Warcraft. And guys, I just love these RPGs. Ooh, what do I see on the minimap? I see a copper vein down below, underneath us somehow. That's kind of crazy. I'm not exactly sure how to access that, so I'm not gonna... Do I want to dive in the water? Okay, I'll try it. I'll dive in the water. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Yes, copper ore. Let's get it. Awesome. 4 copper ore and some rough stone. How cool is that? What is down here at the bottom of Helm's Bed Lake? Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's go back up to the surface. Let's head back up here. And let's go turning these quests. We're gonna have to fight through another elemental, it looks like, but just one more. Go ahead and line up the aimed shot. It makes sense since we're marksmen that we're gonna take the time to line up a shot and do more damage. 102. And again, I'm not exactly sure if sometimes me and Stout land a hit at the same time, and if it's adding all the damage that's happening at once. I don't know if that's what's happening, but that's what seems to be happening. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Singefeather first.
What's on your mind?
It's never easy to countenance violence against the very elements whose powers I wield, but sometimes there is no other solution. Our duty to the people of Twinnrova comes first. That's very wise of you. We're going to receive 2100 XP, and then we're going to head talk to Sergeant Barham here. He says, "You've done it. The Mountaineers are returning to camp, and our medics will have their hands full. We are all in your debt, Théoin. And we're going to get another 2100 XP, and he has another quest for us. Does anyone else have any quests? Nope, just Barham. And let's see here. Dark Iron Scheming. A cadre of Dark Iron spies have taken over Iron Band's compound to the south, beyond Helm's Bed Lake. The Mountaineers are normally able to keep them from getting into Twinnrova, but everything is in disarray right now. Of course, with the Trog invasion and whatnot, and the Frostbane trolls attacking. This is kind of a crazy time for the dwarves right now. The Dark Iron Dwarves would be fools if they didn't take advantage of the chaos. We have to find out what they're planning and stop them before they do any damage. Will you see if you can discover what they're doing down at Iron Band's compound? So I need to kill 5 Dark Iron spies and capture the Dark Iron attack plans from Captain Beld at Iron Band's compound. And if so, we're going to receive some bracers, or some bands, which are a little better than what we have now, and another 2100 XP. And we are 57% towards level 13, gaining XP at a normal pace now. I think we were rested for a little bit, and I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't know, if I sit by a fire, will I suddenly be rested? I don't know, let's try it. Alright, so we're going to sit down here and just see what happens. Normal. I wonder how we become rested. I wonder if we have to. I wonder if we eat food, if we'll be rested. Let's try, let's remain seated while eating. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to, look into that. I think when we first loaded up the game, I think we were rested because we hadn't played in so long, maybe. But I'm not sure if that's how this works or not. Like it rewards you for taking breaks? That doesn't really make sense. Maybe when you first play in a day, it gives you a little XP boost, and then over time, it slows down. I wonder if it'll get to the point where I'm earning less than 100% of the XP that I can gain from monsters. No, we don't have to, but it really feels bad just walking by these guys, letting them sit in the ice like that. And there's another elemental, and we might have two. No? Good. Ooh, this guy is berserking right now. I think I'm not taking this damage. And yeah, we actually have quite a few elementals in our path right now. This could get ugly really quick if we allowed too many of these guys to swarm us at the same time, so we have to be really careful as we make our way through here. And we got 100 XP from that guy. I don't know, it just seems kind of random sometimes how much XP these guys want to drop. Ooh, we have a snow leopard over here. Oh, I got interrupted. Dang. There we go. 153 all at once. That must have included something from my bear, because he's hitting 49s and 50s, it looks like. Copper and those inert particles. Okay, so this snow leopard is 11. Let's fight one of these guys, see what happens. Iron Band's compound we have discovered. What in the world was that? That was pretty cool. They just leaped across a discolored fang. Someone's sleeping over here. Is that a leopard snoozing? Yeah, I guess it's a sleepy snow leopard. Ooh, Dark Iron Spy. We need to kill 5 of these guys. I'm sure it'll happen naturally as we look for those plans, but let's go ahead and... Oh, that was so cool. I love the animation for the aimed shot. It doesn't always happen. Maybe that animation is for it being the first attack. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. There looks like there's a little structure over here to our right. Let's pick on this guy on the left side. Man, he has to start the fight off at half. That aim shot is pretty mean. That's pretty good ability, I would say. This is like a little training ground. We've got some dummies here. I don't know if they're for target practice or what. All of these guys have cool moves. Getting 105 XP. Dollar and sharp. Is that like cheese? Must remain seated. Yeah, these are like little target practice dummies with frowny faces on them. That's kind of interesting. I bet you the plans are in that building. How much you want to bet? Oh! There we go. That's 73. Oh no, they're double teamed. Triple teamed. This is bad. Quadruple. No. Dang it, and I'm gonna die. No. Why do I always let that happen to me? I guess once per episode now, I'm just going to allow a massive swarm of mobs to surround me and kill me. I don't know how we just aggroed so many of those guys at the same time. It was like there was 1, and then there was 2, and then there was 5. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. Maybe we need to be more careful about killing everybody along the way. But dang, good thing is we don't lose any... we don't take a hit to durability if we just run over to our body. But yeah, dang. It's pretty crazy. The third time we've died now in the series. Yeah, I'm so good at this, as you can tell. Man, that must... I mean, it's got to just be my stupidity or something. Okay, I'm going to need to call my bear really quickly. We've got him. Awesome. And let's go ahead and just clear out everybody around us. Let's try to take them out as fast as possible. I don't know if some of them are like invisible or something, or if they can call their buddies. I'm not sure, but everybody suddenly collapsed at once. That was not a good thing. See, here comes another spot. So their patrolling is the problem. That's part of the issue. I really need to take the time to pick up this stuff. So we're already at 3/4 health. So now we actually do have a use for some of this food. A little bit. Let's go ahead and let's bring one of the bandages down and fire off one of those. That's kind of nice. We'll keep taking on these Dark Iron spies. I mean, I guess anything on our level is deadly when you have 4 or 5 of them at once. I'm gonna have to be more careful. I say that every single time, and then it happens in the next episode, but I guess never cross a Dark Iron. I guess eventually I'll learn, sooner or later, after I get tired of running around so much. I wonder if it counts if I accidentally auto-attack like that before I... Ice cold. We're getting closer to the building. Yeah, that had 105 damage. That's pretty incredible. Arcane shot. It's not aimed shot anymore, it's arcane shot. Oh, I moved it. What in the world am I talking about? 112 physical damage. I switched them around. I'm going crazy, guys. Just don't listen to me, you know. I just kind of ramble, and I don't always know what I'm talking about. But, oh, there is a Dark Iron spy. Yeah, when we get these guys one at a time, they're not so tough. Let's head down here and see if we can't find Captain Beld. Feel the power of the Dark Iron Dwarves. It's level 12. Let's concuss him a little bit. And let's keep lining up our aimed shots. I love that animation. That's so cool. Wow. He's hitting Stout pretty dang hard. Stout's down to half health. And we got him. Awesome. Dark Iron attack plans, so we needed to kill him to get the plans at all. That's so cool. He's got a little throne back here with a chest, probably with his stuff in it. Too bad we can't loot that, but yeah, wow, that was pretty cool. He's got some dusty old tomes that he's reading in here. Well, the captain's dead. Not only do we have his plans, but we killed him, so I guess we can head back and turn this in. And that's going to be the 47th quest that we complete as Théoin. It's pretty cool. We're on our way to the 100 quest mark. It's an achievement that I'm excited to hit. Make our way through the training grounds. Whoa, that's a player. Stably. He's level 40, and he's herb gathering right now. But he's got this giant mount. That was really cool. Wow. Yeah, people's mounts in this game are just crazy. I guess, you know, in RuneScape, your cape is a way for you to show kind of how tough you are in the game. I mean, there are different kinds of capes of accomplishment to show off what you've done. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that in this game, your title and your mount are two kind of status symbols in the game to show how cool you are, the stuff that you've done. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get them out and to maybe earn some titles. I don't know how to do that. I notice people will have cool titles in this game. What is that move that he's using? He's like knocking me back. It's kind of crazy. So much damage. 110 XP. so cool. Leaving Iron Band's compound, heading back into Helm's Bed Lake. We gotta maneuver our way through a lake of elementals to get back. If I hit disengage, does it take my target off of him? No, it does not. It literally just jumps backwards. That's okay. I wondered if jumping backwards would affect... I don't know. There was like a... Oh no. This is get bad. There was a moment where I accidentally disengaged in combat, but I must have accidentally disengaged. I thought maybe that the disengage spell would actually take me out of combat, but it does not. It literally just launches me backwards, which is fairly useful. And this guy's getting a little close. We're going to have to hit him. I'm glad he didn't interrupt with a shot. That would have been a little bad. This is becoming more and more fun. I mean, combat's getting just a little bit trickier. I'm having to be wary of my surroundings a little bit. It's not too hard, but obviously, you can die. It's not like everything is so easy that it's, you know, dreadfully boring or something. Oh, he did not interrupt me again. I'm cutting it close with those aimed shots. I don't know if it's better DPS to line up the second aim shot or just to fire off the arcane shot. That's only 52 damage. Let's see how fast we go. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, let's just use aim shots, try to get as much DPS as possible. Now we can't, so we fire the arcane shot, we have to. Stout is just fine, but he's not pulling aggro for me. And we took down 2 of these elementals with, you know, relative ease. It wasn't super easy, but it wasn't so hard either. Both of us still had at least 3/4 of our health. And yeah, we've made it back to Barroom's post. We're going to talk to Sergeant Barroom and turn this quest in.
Well,
see what he has to see. What are the Dark Irons up to? He says, I knew they weren't here to see the sights. The sergeant examines the plans you captured, his eyes wide. This is more serious than we thought. This is no mere raid. The Dark Irons intend to cripple the defense of Ironforge itself. Wow, we're going to get 2100 XP right now, which is not quite enough to put us over the edge, but the next quest should put us at level 13. I'm very excited for that. You get to the airfield. According to the plans you captured, the Dark Irons are planning a large-scale attack on the Ironforge Airfield. The Council has moved most of our forces down into Twinnrova to deal with the instability brought by the Cataclysm, leaving our defenses weakened at the airfield. We need a way to get you to the airfield quickly. Take the road back west toward Golbalar Quarry and find Mathel Rustwrench. He should have a flying machine you can use. Go. Alright, so we're going to head west back to the Golbalar Quarry, and I remember running into a guy who had... Oh, look at this little cemetery over here. That's kind of sad. It's off to the edge. There are little cemeteries dotted through Twinnrova, and they look cool, but it's just a little sad. But I guess it adds a little bit of realism to the environment here in, not Gielinor, we're in Azeroth, right? We are in Azeroth. Gielinor is the world of RuneScape, but get to the airfield. So we need to head back to Golbalar Quarry first. But yeah, I remember running into a guy who had something that was like... Oh, it was charters to the airfield is what it was. So yeah, I guess we'll go and talk to that guy. I'm going to head back over, and I will see you when I get there in just a moment. Okay guys, so here we are back at the quarry, and we're looking for a Mather, is that his name? Ah, here we go. But I think before we leave, yeah, Mathel Rustwrench, the flying machine engineer, and his flying machine charters flights to Ironforge Airfield, which is pretty perfect. But before we head over to the airfield, I think I'm actually going to head back down into the quarry here, into the mine, and see if we can't find some copper ore. Because if I remember right, there was a bunch of it down there. So let's see if we can't find some copper ore. There's already some copper ore nearby. I can see on the minimap right at the top of the mine over here. And we're going to go check that out really quick. don't want to pass up resources. I want to keep my mining and engineering skills improving all the time, so that we have ways to make money as the game goes on. Yes, there is that beautiful copper ore. Let's see how much we get from this vein. Let's hope for 3 or 4. Is that typical? 3. Awesome. 3 ore and 3 rough stone. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to head back down here. I wonder if we can drop down here. Ooh, let's not do that. Yeah, we're going to head down here into the mine and see if we can't mine some copper for just a few minutes before we head over to the airfield. These mountaineers are guarding the path up, and we're going to be heading down towards these trogs who are level 11. They are still bad for us, and I bet you our combat with the trogs puts us over the edge to level 13, which is going to be exciting. That means we're only going to be 7 levels away from getting the mount. I'm very excited for it. We are patiently walking around everywhere while we are low level still, and I feel like we're taking the first step away from being a noob when we're finally able to run around the game. Is that coming after me? No, he's patrolling. Oh, my bear triggers other people in combat. That is a dangerous thing, honestly. Stout is taking some damage. Let's keep... Oh, he's getting stunned by the Skull Thumper. His, head, whatever, head crack attack. Yes, level 13. Let's go. New ability available, Beast Lore. Whoa, a Tame Beast? You must dismiss your pet. Okay, these are not combat things. Feed pet. Restores 50% of his total health, not usable in combat. You may use the Beast Lore ability to identify what types of food your pets will eat. That is awesome. Is that a second bar just for pet stuff? No, we can have 2 bars here. Okay, let's take it off for right now. Beast Lore. Gather information about the target beast. So this is how we can, wait. Displaying the damage, health, diet, abilities, and whether or not the creature is tameable and if it is exotic. So that's how we will tame new pets. Tame Beast will allow us to tame new pets. And then Call Pet 2 summons your second pet to you. So we can have 2 pets at once? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Okay. Call an active pet to your side. Summons your second pet to you. That's pretty cool. Is there anything else that we just unlocked? Pet utility, disengage. Nope. That's it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Looks like our next real combat ability will be at 16 multi-shot. That's pretty awesome. Wow. So cool. What is this? Is this a dead dwarf with a pickaxe in his back? How freaking sad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's take on the Skull Thumper. Boom. 127 damage. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to be careful over here. We don't want to get swarmed by too many of these guys at once. Let's try to kill this guy quickly. Start up the aimed shot. And that guy walked away at the perfect time. That was great for us. Take these guys out. See, these guys aren't too tough, but this just takes a little bit to navigate anywhere because you actually have to fight through mobs of NPCs. And here's another Bone Snapper. We're going to work our way deeper into the cave this time. Try to collect as much copper as possible. Copper ore, that is. Ooh, we already have some copper nearby, it looks like. Copper vein. Ooh, we're getting hit by 2 at once. This is not good. And this one's almost dead, so we can hit this guy with the aimed shot next. Taking a lot of damage. I like that the bear kills aggro. Stop hitting me and start hitting my tank. I just have a little pet tank walking around with me everywhere I go. It's pretty awesome. Let's take out the Bone Snappers in this room. on our quest for copper ore. It'd be nice if we could kill these guys faster, but the current rate is okay. Ooh. Oh no, this could get bad real fast. That guy's definitely gonna wake up. Nope. Okay, we're good. We've got one behind us still, but that is no big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and take this guy out. And the copper ore is right over here in this corner. It's just perfect. Sorry, trapped guy, I don't have the runes of returning anymore, or I'd try to send you back. But technically in our story we already freed you guys, so it would really be cool if they made those kind of things disappear after you finish the quest. That would be kind of nice. Kind of feel like you know, it's whatever. We can keep the story in our head. We know what we did. Okay, there's more copper down here. Let's take out this sculpture right below us. Not that I can immediately see or identify. And we are just slowly but surely gaining money. We have 88 silver now. I bet that's nothing, but to me that feels like a lot. We have more than one copper ore vein nearby us. We also have several of these bone snappers sleeping around everywhere. So let's be careful. Crush, he says. Behind us, gosh dang it. Now we have these abilities that are variable that we can control at a more granular level, which is nice. We are almost at the copper ore. We're gonna have to take this guy out. Yep. Oh, up? I guess the copper ore is higher levels. Bunch of meat. Maybe we'll be able to pick it out as we're heading out. So I guess there's not too much copper in here. There's a little bit. Oh, it looks like this goes deeper and moves upward. Oh, I don't know why I'm coming over here. There's no copper in this direction. There's another trapped miner though, all the way back here. Happy that we're exploring this. I like exploring things. Which way do we need to go? This way, around the corner. It looks like, to get some copper. And there it is. Let's take out this bone snapper really quick. With 2 3 shots. And we'll just clean them up. Only 75 XP from these guys, but we have reached another copper ore, which is exciting. Well, we have plenty of rough stone and copper to keep us going for a little bit. I'll try to find the copper ore at the top, and I'll show you that if I find it, but if not, then I'm going to go ahead and head back to the top of the quarry, and I'll see you guys when I am at Marvel. Well guys, I actually found the other little vein of copper ore, and is that is a boss. It looks like that I was not required to kill. Let's go ahead and get this first off interrupted. At least it doesn't ruin the main but it looks like there's a boss that we weren't told about. I don't know if we're maybe not supposed to fight him yet, but we're level 13 and he was level 14. So I think we're gonna try this out. Let's take a look real quick. Let's just peek at him. His name's Hammer Spine. He's level 14. He has 772 health, which means it would take 8 aimed shots, or probably 6 with some arcane shots mixed in, to bring him down. I guess we're going to try it, guys. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's see if we die again. I smell a dwarf. Oh yeah, we're taking him down very quickly. Man, that aim shot does so much damage. Wow, that was quick. We got a good bit of XP from that. Pioneer Trousers of the Monkey. That is cool. I'm not going to check on it right here, but let's take this guy out. I guess as soon as this guy's dead, wow, let's check on those trousers. They are level 8 armor for my legs, and my current item has 10 armor, so it's not actually that great. I don't have 13, 8 armor, agility, and stamina. This is 10 armor, agility, and stamina, but yeah, oh, it's because it's a leather item and I'm wearing mail, I guess. We also have these Dark Iron spy bands for the wrist that are 5 armor. Let's look at our wrist right now. Hands, is there a wrist slot? It's different. Oh, yeah, there is. Let's check. Right now, we have 4 armor, and this is 5 armor, so we can go ahead and do this, and our armor will now be 48, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're actually going to leave the cave now, leave the mine, and head back to the top of the quarry. See you guys there. Another copper ore just spawned right outside of the mine entrance, which is pretty handy for us. I'm trying to get all the ore that I can. Oh, our mining just increased to 34. That's pretty exciting. We are one step closer to creating a rough boomstick of our own. I cannot wait to do. Make our first gun. Yeah, we're almost at the top. Oh goodness. Oh, we're getting swarmed by 3 of these guys at once. This is going to be a real test of our combat prowess. Let's keep... Okay, no, we're going to run and we're going to... We can't do the bandage. Okay, so I need a stout. I need a stout. I'm concussed. No, we're gonna die again. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Let's run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Oh, we're still alive. We are barely still alive. Okay, it's 8. It's first aid, first aid, first aid. No, we're taking damage. Ooh, and we are dead. Gosh dang it, we died again to these dang freaking trogs. Okay. Time to run back to our body again. The second time this episode. Just hopping and skipping along. It is crazy how fast those mobs just all descend on you at once. Why don't we do something kind of smart? Why don't we resurrect at the top? Can we? Do I have to go down there to resurrect? Can I walk around here and be close enough to my body to resurrect? That would be pretty nice if I was. And then close enough range to resurrect at the top here. Come on. We're close enough, right? Nope. Nope. I guess we got to, oh, yeah, we can resurrect right here. Perfect. Can we walk back up? Yep. We made it out of the quarry. Not the way that I wanted to, but hey, we did it. So, yeah, that was an interesting ordeal, but we came away with how much copper? 17 copper ore. That is pretty solid for our little trip. Okay, we're gonna go over here and head to the airfield with Matthew.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome. Wow, this is this a gyrocopter, I think is what this gnomish invention is called. I think there's a mount of this, which would be really awesome to fly around in one of these. That'd be pretty cool. Whoa. What was that? It was like a plane flying around. I guess we must be at the airfield. Holy smokes. Look at all of that combat going on down below. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, are those a bunch of broken planes? Oh my goodness. Wow, we discovered the Ironforge Airfield. This guy charters flights back to the Gobalar Quarry. So we've got some mountaineers here, Storm Pike Mountain.
What can I do for you?
This is a Storm Pike Mountain. Ooh.
Safe travel.
This guy's 15.
How
this
are
guy
you?
is level 110.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Wow. This blue. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so we can use this flying machine to get back to Gold Balar if we need to. But for right now, we need to head over here. Is that a ram? No, that's a mounted Ironforge. Mountaineer. Riding on a ram. Repaired bomber. Look at this big runway strip. This is crazy. The moon is rising in the sky in Azeroth, and I do not see the giant green thing that we noticed in the first episode. I'm not sure what that was, but it doesn't look like it's here right now. I mean, I don't see it in the sky anywhere. You'd think, though, with how big it was, that it would stay, but maybe it rotates around Azeroth too, kind of like the moon does. I'm not exactly sure. But I guess we'll head over to this little area. Look at that busted up steam tank and all those busted up planes. Something bad is obviously going down over here, and I'm sure Commander Stonebreaker here can help us figure out what's going on. These Ironforge guards are level 110.
Be good.
Oh, and they are just tough. Ooh, we have some stuff going on in here. This guy is general goods. We also have food and drink.
You got my
attention. Some bags, red ribboned wrapping paper, wraps and objects and festive paper. Oh, so we could do like
safe travels.
I don't know, birthday and gifts and stuff.
No.
That'd be cool. Flask of Stormwind Tawny, a typical alcoholic beverage. Flagon of Dwarven Mead, a strong alcoholic beverage. Jug of Badlands Bourbon, a strong alcoholic beverage. Bottle of Dollar Noir, a fairly weak alcoholic beverage. I wonder what alcohol does to us. We'll have to test that out sometime. We've also got the
the finest wares in the land,
who has a quarterstaff that does a lot better damage per second than what we have right now. Interesting. And nothing else for us. Man, these all do better DPS, but they are not ranged.
Keep your
weapons,
feet on the
so
ground.
We're going to go ahead and stick with our blunderbuss. What else is going on here? We've got a bunch of barrels. It's leading up to, ooh, this is like a, look at all these scoped muskets, blunderbusses laying around here so you could defend this fortress. That's pretty awesome. All scoped and stuff. It's going to be cool when we get to build a scope and put it on our blunderbuss. What are we using right now? The current one is called the Snub Nose blunderbuss. It's like short and stocky. It does a lot of damage. Alright, let's talk to Commander Stonebreaker.
Hi.
Thank goodness you're here, Théoin. The airfield's been attacked by the Dark Irons, and I don't think we can hold out much longer. He says, extinguish the fires. The Dark Iron attack took us by surprise. Their saboteurs managed to damage most of our aircraft, steam tanks, and supplies. We were only able to get a few of our bombers airborne. Every technician, recruit, and guard I can spare is scrambling to get the others repaired and flight ready. Our infantry can only hold out for so long. Take this equipment and help extinguish the burning bombers. Alright, so we need to take this firefighting equipment and extinguish some of the bombers there. Oh, look at that. That firefighting equipment. Is there a skull on that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna go put out some fires over here. Are there any bad guys? Any hostiles? Nope, it doesn't look like it. There's some mountaineers over to the left. Yeah, we're just gonna come over here and spray some water on these planes. Awesome. They look like sharks in the front. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're just firefighting right now. No big deal. Gnome engineers working on these planes. So that'll be helpful. The dwarves can get there. The Dwarf and Gnome Alliance, I guess, can get their planes airborne. There's a Dark Iron Invader. He is level 12. And let's see how tough this guy is. Not too tough. Oh, I need my bear. I'm not even playing with him right now. Let's go ahead and call Stout. Oh, time to die, Airfield Guard. Summons your second pet to you. I don't have a second pet, so you must dismiss your current pet first. Interesting. Oh, so we can just set this to bind to 2 different pets. It's not like we can have 2 pets with us at once. Well, that's kind of disappointing, but it makes sense. I don't know why we would need to have a second pet running around with us all the time. Alright, let's get back up here to... Was he a captain? What was he? Commander Stonebreaker. Alright.
What's on your mind?
Well done. My men are working hard on getting our flying machines and steam tanks back into the fight. We are getting about... we're getting 2,450 XP. Perfect. Rallying the defenders. While our engineers work on getting the bombers ready to fly again, our guards and mountaineers continue to fight the invaders. They've been out there since the incursion began without so much as a chance to catch some sleep or have a meal. Ironforge's defenders are among the best on Azeroth, but even they have limits. Take these banners and plant them in the banks of loose snow. It reminds the men what they are fighting for and help keep their morale high. So we need to plant 8 Ironforge banners in mounds of loose snow throughout the Ironforge Airfield.
See you soon!
We're going to get another 2,500 XP for doing this. Awesome. Let's go plant some banners. We don't actually have to fight anybody, but I'm sure that will happen naturally as we are running along. And wow, this airfield is just kind of crazy. Are these planes already back on fire? See, this is the kind of stuff that, like, I kind of wish it would dynamically change the world when we take actions, but I guess if it's 2018 and that hasn't been put in the game yet, then it's probably not on the to-do list. So I guess I will just have to get used to it. Well, we've got these riflemen and mountaineers over here, and we're going to pick a patch of loose snow. We're going to plant a banner. Whoa, and everyone here gets an epic little boost to their damage. That's makes them deal more damage. And this is definitely a world of Warcraft. Oh, are these guys big replacements? Okay, so let's keep looking for patches of loose snow. Here's another one over here by the plains. Got 1 out of 8 planted. Feel the power of the Dark Iron Dwarves. And you guys are all calling out different things as they fight here. Is there more? Yeah, there must be. Oh yeah, we flew over a lot of combat as we were coming in here. Wow, that dwarf is dead. Let's head over here. Here's another little skirmish. These banners are going to boost the morale of all the people. Yeah, look at the flags they're carrying. He said because they're all exhausted right now, which that must really suck. Here are 2 little patches of snow right next to each other. What are these giant drop pods? These guys just drop into these things and... Oh my goodness, Dark Iron Pyromancer. Are we taking damage? Yes, we are from 2 directions, actually. So we're going to go ahead and take out the guy ahead of us first. And then let's take out this guy. These Pyromancers are level 14, and they're actually dealing some damage. I'm down to half health. I'm going to have to be careful as we wander around here. Does this guy even have... Make sure we get this guy's drop. No, nothing. Yeah, these guys aren't dropping anything. Maybe because they respawn so quickly. Connect another banner. There's 5. Has this one despawned? Is there a banner despawned? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we will keep on moving on. Whoa. This is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. 2 more banners. There's 1. And here are 2 more spots for us to plant banners, and we'll be done with this quest. And this is going to be quest number 50 that we turn in here at the Ironforge Airfield, as the Dark Iron Dwarves have totally invaded the airfield right next to Ironforge. Is it right next to Ironforge? Wait. Ironforge is here, so ish. Oh no, we're here. Yeah, it's right next to Ironforge. I guess that counts. Alright, we're going to head back and turn this quest in. These riflemen are so cool looking. Look at how far he's fighting. You can actually see the bullet fly through the air, and that's pretty cool, the projectile moving along. This is a cool angle. Man, that guy's not dead yet, and you've stopped firing. It's not very efficient. Yeah, when you look at the close details, you know, they're not too bright, but at a distance, this looks like an epic battle going on here between the dwarves, the Ironforge Dwarves, and the Dark Iron Dwarves, which is just another kind of dwarf. It's weird that we have a civil war amongst ourselves. It's a little strange. We are so close. We are more than halfway to level 14, which is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright, let's head back to Commander something that sounds dwarvish. These mountaineers over here are just chilling. I mean, there are other guys out there fighting and dying, and these guys are just warming up by the fire. I wonder if they've survived the onslaught for a while and came back to rest. Commander Stonebreaker. Alright.
How are ya?
The men are finding hidden reserves of strength and courage to deal with the Dark Iron onslaught. The airfield will not fall on our watch. Awesome. 2450, and we just hit an achievement. 50 quests completed. Let's go. That is so exciting. Halfway to our 100 quest goal.
Watch your
And
back.
I think the reason I picked this one is because I've actually completed 100 quests with another character before. In 2012, it seems, a long time ago. See, not completed by Théoin. But, yeah, I just wanted to see the point where I actually hit 100 quests with Théoin. So, yeah, the next one on the list is 250 quests. That is quite a few. So, yeah, we're halfway there. We've hit the 50 quest mark, and we're well on our way to 100 quests. And let's see what our 51st
What can I do for ya?
Striking back. My chief engineer tells me that he's managed to get one of the bombers repaired and airworthy. Take these bombs with you and look for the repaired bomber at the start of the runway. Once you're airborne, use the bombs to do as much damage to the attacking Dark Iron Dwarves as you can. I've heard rumors that they're preparing to deploy a new kind of war golem. Keep your eyes peeled for those golems and make them your highest priority targets. Alright, so we are going to board the repaired bomber and use the Iron Hammer bomb to kill 30 Dark Iron attackers. You may kill any of the Dark Iron Dwarves or their allies at the Ironforge Airfield. And we're going to get another 2450. And we're about 5,000 XP away, so 2 more quests, and we should be level 14. Level 14 Dwarven Hunter in the World of Warcraft. Here's the repaired bomber. We're going to go ahead and get inside it. And do we have... So how do we drop our bomb? Oh, this... Iron Hammer bomb. Oh, like this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so as we're flying over the airfield, we'll go ahead and drop some of these bombs. Ooh. Nice damage. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wargle. Oh, look at that. That is crazy. That big, giant red thing must have been the Wargle. So are we gonna... I guess we'll turn back around. Oh. Whoa. There are a lot of these things over here. We're hitting a lot of them. That looks pretty scary. They have quite an army amassed. This is actually a pretty solid force of golems coming after us here at the Ironforge Airfield. I really hope Ironforge has enough mountaineers to hold these guys off. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. We're just tossing bombs over the side. Why don't we have more and more of these guys? I guess all the bombers were broken or something. But we helped. Oh, we put the fires out on them, so they should be coming back anytime now. Okay, let's hit these guys. We can get way more kills if we plant one right in the middle. Boom. Let's plant another one right there. Too far away? Nope. Boom, we hit our objective of 30. Alright, so I guess we will head back. See, now we have several bombers in the air. Do they have other people in them? No. Yeah, we've got these bombers flying around. Just dropping bombs on the Dark Iron Dwarves. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess our bombers are the best we have to fight against that war golem. That army of war golems that look pretty scary. I kind of want to fight one of them. See how tough they really are. Look at those little crazy shark-looking kind of faces on the front of that. These bombers have this massive gun on the front. That is so cool. Let's go head over to the commander here and see what to do next. Commander Stonebreaker.
You got my
The
attention?
momentum is starting to shift, Théoin, largely due to your efforts. Now it is time to strike at the Dark Iron leadership. Grimax's demise. With you leading the way, we've finally broken the momentum of the Dark Iron attack. General Grimax, the Dark Iron leader, is attempting to rally his troops from the center of their lines on the frozen lake to the south. He stands atop one of their new Dark Iron golems, shouting orders to his men. If he succeeds in rallying them, they may still be able to overpower us. You must prevent that, Théoin. Destroy the golem guarding him, then kill General Grimax himself. He is the key to our victory. So kill General Grimax at the Ironforge Airfield. And if we do so, we're going to be able to pick one of these two awesome chest pieces.
Watch
and
your back.
we're going to get another 2450 XP, which, let's see, 14, 15, not quite. Well, depending on how much XP we get from combat here, very well may put us over the edge to level 14. And yeah, that sounds like a good place to end the episode. Let's go out and kill Grimax and hit level 14 and call it a day. This has been it's been a little longer of a session than normal, but it's been a lot of fun. We basically ravaged Helm's Lake was the name of it, and took out a bunch of water elementals. We fought some Dark Iron Dwarves all over the place, really. We found their attack plans and then made our way over here to the airfield after mining for copper and working on our engineering. Made our way to the airfield, and we have been smack in the middle of this combat zone. It's been really crazy. We've been a firefighter. We have been a bomber. Oh, this guy's gonna target us now. Now there's only one thing left for us to do: take out Grimax. And I guess I said that I hoped that I would get to fight one of the golems, and I guess my wish is to be granted. So now we're going to go 1v1 with Grimax, maybe 1v1. He might have his minions helping him. Yeah, we'll get to see how tough that war golem really is. Where is he? He is in the middle of the battlefield. Are these guys going to go hostile on me? I don't think so, because they're in the middle of combat. I'm not exactly sure. Alright. There is the Dark Iron Golem. I guess we'll just get started. Alright, we're going to start off with an aimed shot. And that already took out half of the golem's health. That guy's not too tough. Long live the Dark Iron. General Grimax, level 14. And he is coming after me. Let's concuss him. And he's already almost done. We got him. He wasn't so tough. One General Grimax slain, sir. And did we hit the mark? Yeah, 14, 15. 400, not quite. We need another 1,000 XP to get to level 14. Let's see, how much XP do these guys give us? None? No XP for fighting the little mountaineers? I guess because they're not mountaineers, the invaders. I guess because they respawn infinitely, like I said before. Every time we kill one, another comes to fill its place, so I guess that's so we don't unfairly grind on these guys, but I don't know. That doesn't seem like that'd be a very good idea anyways. But yeah, let's head back to Commander Stonebreaker and turn in this quest. Whoa, what is that over there? That is crazy. Oh, that's the direction of Ironforge, so wow, is that... I guess we can walk into Ironforge right there. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, we are literally right beside Ironforge, our dwarvish capital building. And there's this massive battle going on right outside its walls. And it's so fitting. Pretty much every fantasy series has the dwarven home in the side of a mountain. That's just right where the dwarves feel at home, underground in their halls. So awesome. Let's turn this in. And we're not going to be at level 14 yet, but we're going to be dang close to it. Maybe we'll head to the next area and just tip over to 14 before we call the episode over. Commander Stonebreaker.
Great to meet
We've
you.
done it. Without your help, Ironforge Airfield would surely be occupied by the enemy, and the Dark Irons would have a clear road to Ironforge itself. The Council of Three Hammers must be informed of what happened here. Okay, so our choice is between this one has 13 armor and this one has 13 armor. Both of them give 2 agility, 2 stamina, and 2 intellect. They are both the same. Grimax's chainmail breastplate or vest of dark chainmail. So it's how they look. I'm not exactly sure how to make this decision. I guess Grimax's, that seems cool. Awesome. Lots of XP. This is 13 armor. Our current chest piece is 11, so we will change that out and watch our armor jump up to 50, which is a pretty solid number. We can sell that later. Demanding answers. So just how did all those Dark Iron warriors end up here, on the doorstep of Ironforge, on the verge of invading our city? Does not Empress Moira, a member of our esteemed Council of Three Hammers, rule the Dark Iron? This cannot have happened without her knowledge and consent. This was no ragtag band of rebel dwarves, but a well-organized and fully equipped invasion force. I have prepared a report on the battle for the airfield. Take it to Ironforge, to the High Seat, and confront her. We're going to receive 3,100 XP for taking his report to Mora Tharisen in Ironforge's High Seat.
Off with you.
Alright, so we're going to head there and go confront Mora at Ironforge's High Seat. And I think we can just go in this door over here that we walked by. This door on the side of the mountain, and yeah, walk right into Ironforge, which is pretty cool how accessible it is. And we're gonna go do that before we finish the episode. Tip over to level 14 and discover what the next part of our story is going to be, because this has been really interesting so far. Again, it's not the greatest writing in the whole world. I mean, all the quests are like, you know, go kill so many of this, go fetch this, which is fine. Oh, can I not walk in here? I guess I can't just walk right into Ironforge this way.
No.
Can I talk to you?
Safe travels.
Okay, well, I guess I can't just walk up to the side of the mountain and walk in. We're going to have to take the flight back from here to the mine. Well, no, to the quarry. Yeah, the quarry. And then we're going to have to take a griffin from the quarry into Ironforge and confront the queen. So yeah, I will head that way, and I will be back with you guys as soon as I reach, I guess, as I'm flying into Ironforge. Alright, so let's get back in Rixa's flying machine and take the, I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to call it a gyrocopter. We'll take the gyrocopter back to the quarry. What was it? It's not Barroom's Post. Before that, it was the Golbalar quarry, if I remember correctly. Flying over this huge battlefield, and then we're going to take a griffin into Ironforge so that we can confront Mora Tharisen. I am probably totally butchering that. Tharisen, Mora Tharisen in Ironforge's High Seat. So the dwarves are ruled right now by the Council of Three Hammers, and Mora is a Dark Iron, so she must have known about this invasion. So that is the current issue at hand. Let's head to the Griffin Master, and let's hire a griffin over to Ironforge.
What's your bet?
Awesome. And I love riding the Griffin, especially into Ironforge, because it looks just awesome. Here's the Amberstill Ranch that we're flying over. All these areas, whoa, that must be Vagosh's. Yeah, that's Vagosh's place. Wow. Looking fondly down over Dune Moreau. We've spent quite a bit of time here now. We're going on. I think we're a little over 5 hours in Twinnrova, just exploring everything, and we're gonna bank to the right towards Ironforge. So cool. This big winding path up towards the castle front, or the fortress, city of Ironforge. Wow, this is so awesome. And back at the Great Forge. This is just perfect. Alright, we've made it to Ironforge, and we need to head to... Let's see, where are we going? Right here. The Commons. This is probably going to be like the throne room. So let's turn to the left. Let's walk down here, and we can take a left and head out. The entrance is probably not just right here. Maybe this door might actually... There might be a door here that leads us to where we need to go. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, we likely need to go down this hallway. Just want to take a look. Yeah, that's probably the room where we need to be in. Let's go ahead and take this hallway around.
What can I do?
I'm so excited. Oh, discovered Ironforge. We just discovered Ironforge. Thief Catcher. That guy's level 110. Oh my goodness. This is terrifying. Whoa, discovered the Commons. What is this dude? Oh, this is just a level 20 player. Oh my goodness, he's a gnome. What is that mount? That is just crazy looking. Oh my goodness. The mounts you can get in this game are insane. What are those? I have no idea. Wow, there's another player. Level 110. Oh my goodness. And does he look epic? Wow. Just running around. Alright, we're going to head into... Ooh, we've got these Ironforge guards. Stormpike Guard Recruitment Officer. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to head in here. This is just a bank. This is not where we need to be. I'm a little confused. Oh, that's cool that we have a bank that we can use. What is this big building? There is so much going on here in Ironforge. Is this where we need to be? Council of Hammers over here. That would make sense. Weapon merchant. It's not where we need to be. Yeah, I'm a little turned around here in Ironforge. I'm not exactly sure where the entrance is to what I'm needing. It's probably up there. See, this is the bank. This big structure here. And this is probably not where I need to be either. We'll go inside. Light armor merchant. No, this is not where we need to be. Yeah, I'm sure you veterans of World of Warcraft watching this right now are probably laughing at how noobish I'm being right now, but let's see. Demanding answers. Ironforge's high seat. Let's go back to the Great Forge and see if we can't find a way to access the high seat from that room, because it kind of makes sense to me that the high seat would be connected to the forge, seeing as this is where people come in and out. Now, it might be positioned towards a gate. Whoa, look at those things hanging down. Okay, let's be smart about this. Oh, is this it right here? Can I literally walk in here? Yes. This is it. I just walked right past this. Oh, I looked at this and just did around the corner. Okay, so here is the throne room where Magony Bronzebeard should be frozen. And the Council of Three Hammers. Ooh, the high seat. Corin Twinn.
Great to meet you.
110. Wow, Deliana. Ironforge Guard. Okay, so we're going to talk to Mara. Oh, and there's another quest for me. That's interesting. We have a Royal Historian, Honor Guard Dunstead.
What's on your mind?
Who's only level 85, but we have these 110 guards. Wild Hammer fact checker. So we have 3 people here. We have a Dark Iron representative, a Bronzebeard representative, and a Wild Hammer clan representative. And Magni doesn't seem to be in here, but yeah, I know he was frozen. I'm not exactly sure where. So let's just go talk to Mora. See what she has to say for herself.
Why have you approached me?
What is the meaning
Take
of this
care.
intrusion?
My patience is short.
And what is this? Mora takes the reports and the color drains from her face as she reads. This is impossible. We're going to receive 11 silver and 3,100 experience, and it's going to tip us over the edge, and boom, we've just hit level 14. How dare you storm into my throne room in attempts to spread this nonsense. I will not let you and this treasonous Commander Stonebreaker steal my son's birthright. So she's the one whose son wants to lay claim to the throne, I guess. So yeah, we're not going to read that quest. We have made it to the high seat. We've confronted Mora. I know Commander Stonebreaker, and I will vouch for his loyalty and his honesty. What cause do the Dark Irons have for taking up arms against Ironforge? Are you unable to control your own people, Mora? Marudin has a point. If you cannot govern your own people, you have no place at this table. Wow. There's a lot going on. Both of you know I would never order such a thing. Why would I set one half of my son's inheritance against the other? No, this is the work of a traitor to both our peoples. Despite my best efforts, some Dark Irons remain in the grip of Twilight's hammer. Well, that doesn't sound good. The cult must have someone in the city to coordinate this kind of attack. That only leaves one suspect, Ambassador Slaghammer. How interesting. Well, guys, we're actually going to leave off right here. This has been a lot of fun, but this has been a long one. We've stretched over our hour limit, but it's been fun. I wanted to see this this little part of the story to its completion, and we have. We've reached the high seat, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Mora, see what she has to say about Twilight's hammer and about a traitor, apparently, between the clans, and get this resolved, and we're going to be continuing on our way towards level 20 and towards mastering the World of Warcraft, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Well, guys, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another video from Twinnrova Gaming. This is Twinn, signing off.